Hi, this is Jose Gonzalez, and you're watching Kink FM here in the Skype live studio.
How about it, Jose Gonzalez?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Good to be here.
Are you a morning guy? Is this way too early in the morning?
I'm usually a morning guy, but this morning I just slept. we were out in the woods yesterday. And
Yeah, we're at. We were kind of talking about backstage. You had a day off in Boise.
exactly, Idaho.
What was going on in your day off?
We rented 2 cars, went out in the woods, went out walking. Actually, me and my girlfriend stayed at the spa with the hot springs, but the other guys went out walking in the woods.
We're gonna go
That's
over
why
here.
I'm tired.
Yeah. We're going over here. Get lost, guys. Hey, well, thanks for taking time out for us. The show tonight at the Rosen Theater, as we mentioned, sold out. So, you might want to sweet talk him after this set if you want to get into the show. I don't know if that's possible. And congratulations on Vestiges and Claws.
Thank you.
That's his brand new record. You should applaud that. It's not easy. Now, I read that, and I imagine, you're a pretty successful guy, and you're a world traveler, and you could probably go anywhere in the world and maybe hole up in a cabin somewhere and get inspiration and write, but you prefer your kitchen.
Yeah, I guess that's been my cabin. Yeah, I mean, I've been recording both in a small studio, which is basically just a room with my gear in.
Yeah.
And I decided to bring my gear to my kitchen. So yeah, I've been sitting there in my apartment in Gothenburg, Sweden.
Yeah.
Could have been anywhere else, but that just worked for me.
You just prefer home, comfort.
Yeah, for this record, it felt right.
Yeah. And
Similar to my first 2 albums, though. So both of them I did at home, too. So.
And your first 2 records, solo records, and then there was a bit of a timeout from doing that. You toured and recorded with Junip, and made a soundtrack in the meantime. Did you prefer to go back to being the only decision maker when making a record? Because before with Junip, I imagine it's a collaboration.
Yeah, I like both, but yeah, I enjoyed getting back to my focusing on the guitar, and then whenever I was writing the lyrics, I didn't need to think about what anyone else would think about it. So it is fun actually to be your own dictator,
Right,
and slave at the same
right.
time.
Then you got your own head to mess with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go back a little bit. When you were coming up, you were learning classical guitar, as well as a fan of punk rock music, bands like No Effects and all that.
Yeah, when I was, did you say No Effects?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to listen to them quite a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to skate and play basketball. So I would listen to hip hop and
Little Public Enemy,
and NWA and Dennis Jr. on the skate side.
Yeah.
And yeah, I used to play bass in a hardcore band. While I was trying to learn acoustic guitar and enjoyed playing bossa nova and Beatles, and then started to do my own cheesy songs.
Those cheesy songs have worked out pretty well.
No, actually, they were cheesy.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then I sort of found a way to make them less cheesy, and those are the ones that ended up on the first album.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Did you think about?
It was cheese.
I can't go back in time and take that back. Did you think about going the punk route at all, or did you know that you wanted to do acoustic guitar?
So I was doing both parallel.
Right.
So yeah, playing. The thing with the hardcore band was that no one really liked us. so we did a couple of shows. We opened up for Refused. You might know them from
That's
Sweden.
a good gig.
Yeah, and one of our favorite death metal singers, he was a fan of our band. But apart from that, we weren't successful. So I went to university. I kept on playing acoustic guitar, doing my demos, and when I released the first album, that just took off. So it wasn't actually a decision from my part. Yeah.
You covered the Knife Heartbeats on that first record. Do people come up to you and say, "I love your song, Heartbeats"?
Yeah, they do. Many say that while they already they know that it's written by the Knife,
Oh,
and
okay,
they still
they do
say, "I love your song."
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, there's plenty of people that don't know that this electro band from Gothenburg too.
Yeah.
Wrote the song.
Both of them are amazing.
Yeah, I like both.
Both versions. Have you ever met? You're inspired, and I imagine along the way, you've hoped to have met. Have you ever met Simon and Garfunkel, or either of them, or bumped into them?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I did. Someday, I guess.
Someday. Somebody make some calls.
I was going to tell a story, but it's not that cool. So.
It is cool.
I met a guy who knows a guy. that much,
yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much.
Facebook.
Thanks for coming in and taking time out for us. Can you maybe tell us who's up here with you, and I'll get out of the way.
Yeah, sure. So I'll start on that side. James Matthey from London. Jakob Albinsson. Joel Westberg. And Andres Renteria from LA. Cool.